microphone, please be working. Yes, finally. Okay, that's good. You know, I went back yesterday and I watched a bit of my own debut because, like, it's been a few months. I want to see if I'm still caught up with my own lore, and it was surprisingly fun. I was very hyped, like more than usual, you know. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I had a bit of a panic attack realizing that I was supposed to stream today 9 minutes after the stream was supposed to start. Yeah. Here we are. I'm very tired too. I'm a bit stressed and a bit tired and stuff. Cause you know, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to scout camp for a week, and then I have more vacation with one night sleeping at home in between. So I probably won't stream for 2 weeks. So you're prepared for that. This is my last stream before I leave. So I think there's gonna be 4 or 5 streams that are gonna be cancelled after this due to, you know, vacation. Also, don't forget to send a message that you're live. Thank you. Oh, what would I do without you? You've reminded me about so many things over the like making my table function like a table. It was good that you kept reminding me, because that made me actually do it. Stream the asteroids. I am finally live. Not live. Yeah, sure. Let it be live. It's fine. Let's just. Finally, I'm live. Feed a beam. Yeah, the wonk is part of the charm, don't you think? Do you have lots of fun on vacation? I hope so too. I'm a bit scared. Scout camp isn't, you know, it's a big one. It's a jamboree. There's gonna be 17,000 people there. What the heck? That's so many people. And we're gonna be sleeping in tents and stuff. So I don't know how it's gonna go. And I have a bunch of packing to do. But like you know, at this point, I have a job. And my last day of work is the day before I leave. So I have it's just all in one right now. I just all that while I'm also planning on moving out. Since I got into, I'm gonna keep studying game graphics, but I need to move. So there's just a kind of a storm right now. It's everything needing to be done and my energy being gone. So I desperately need that vacation. But also there's the risk of not having anywhere to live, because during the time everyone else got somewhere to live, I got vacation. Because I'm not the only student who got in, you know? Blah, blah, blah. Do you know anybody else that's going on the camp? No one, anybody else? Yes. I know that my scout patrol were going, like, the gang. So it's not just me, it's all of my scout comrades. So I'm not gonna be alone, but it's still a bit scary. Especially since I've been so tired lately. That I'm a bit unstable. Oh, what? Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. 7 months, that's over half a year. That's cool. And a stretch, I'll do a stretch. Hello, Sadnik. I hope you're doing well. I I'm just 20 less. Thank. You can't keep doing this to me right after I start streaming. My brain hasn't got it switched into streaming gear yet. Once again. Yeah, stretch. Ugh. Yeah, I'm fine. Wow. That was a nice stretch. I have tea up here with me. Hot, nice tea. It's not gonna be hot by the end of the stream, but fine. Still, it's great. It's great. Let's, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and it's the same alert, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why the alerts are repeating. I don't like that the alerts are repeating. Why they do that? Why would they do that to me? I get tricked. Are you okay with my big head? No, I think I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. And what? I think here we are. Somewhere around here is good. Don't you agree, chat? And now all we need to do is make the game appear. Poof! Yes! Is the volume good or is it too loud? It might be a little bit too loud. I'm gonna lower it a little. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, into the game we go. So, hey Moon, what's your plan? Good question. Like I said, I realized I was gonna stream today 9 minutes after stream was supposed to start. Let's just say I didn't really have planning time. Classic. Oh. Let's try classic. Oh, right, minigames. Right, this was the one that got me so confused. No, okay, whack-a-mole. The moles are causing trouble inside the cabinet. Use falling coins to drive them away. Knock out the moles with coins. Don't let the evil moles. I gotta try this. Sorry I'm running around because my sister just leaving, so I have to be there. But I wanna be here too. Focus on your sister. Priorities. I mean your IRL sister. I'm just your internet sister. Priorities here. See, okay. Oh, there. Oh. 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 That's how it works. Okay, I have one more. Oh, come on. Okay, that's... Yes! Great. Lovely. 16 coins. Wowza. So I don't really know why I get extra core. Oh. Come on. Yes, sad. Sad moles. Okay. One more sad mole, please. No, don't eat my coin. Angry. You eat my coin. I'm be sad. Stop. stop. Yes, yes. Sound like a bunch of chaos. My cat had her first encounter with a hedgehog yesterday. Oh, yeah, please send in the Discord. I won't be able to look at it until after stream, but still. I feel like I'm pretty good at this, actually. A bonus slot? What does that do? What does that do? I don't understand. Oh. Oh, it makes them silver. Bam. No, don't push it out of the mole. I need it. Hello, friendly banani. How you doing? Yes. No, don't eat my coin, you. No. Wrong way. No, wrong way. So you just. I've already hit that mole. Oh, come on. Really? No, don't eat my coins. You evil mole. I mean, you called evil mole. But still, you don't have to live up to your name. You can prove them wrong. You can prove them wrong. You can prove them wrong, evil mole. You don't have to be evil. Yes. Oh, what's that? Raccoon chest? I want that. Oh, I just get 50 coins. That's not too special, actually. Stop! I already have that mole. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 16 coins. I don't really know what's going on here. Doing good. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. If you ignore the fact that I forgot that I was streaming and realized that 9 minutes after stream was supposed to start. No, evil mole, stop being evil. Who's forcing you to be evil? Evil mole. Evil mole. He's evil for fun. Evil mole. It's okay, you can be gone. You don't need to be evil. That isn't something you desperately need. Bonus slot. Pew-de-pew. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Good, good. Oh, bonus slot again. Wow. Stop hitting the same target. Stop missing all the targets. Just do one thing how I want you to do it. Yes! Yes. And here. Yes! Yes, you're getting it. I'm talking to a machine. I am not crazy. Where would you get that idea? Whack-a-mole with coins is just something I never thought I would play. I usually dislike whack-a-mole a lot, but this is somehow fun. How can you make something so infuriating fun? Impressive work, developers. Well, it's actually also very infuriating. Oh yes, good, good, good. One more. One to go. Oh, come on. You kind of destroyed that chance for me. Yes, thank you. Oh, another box. But I don't really need a box. I'm doing too great. You don't need to prove to me that I'm not doing great, by the way, game. See? See? Look at that. Look at that doing Look at that beautiful clean. Oh, 3 streams in a row. Great going, Banani. And what do you mean, oh? What's the O about? Oh, that was a nice... Come on. Yes. Oh, another box. Don't really care deeply about the box. No, that's I care deeply about you not doing that. Come on, it's good to be great. Great job. That was great. It's good to be this great. That wasn't as great. Please. Please, please, please give me a chance to whack the moles. 16 coins. I want to get the jackpot. Oh, it's hitting. Oh, great. Great. Yes, great. Superb, even. No, that's less superb. Good. Avoid the demon. Avoid the demon, yes. Another box. I don't really need a box. Yes, no, that was completely unnecessary. One more. Great. Another box. I want the tower. The tower seems cool. I know what a tower is, but you know, I don't know how it will work in this game mode. And I don't know if the goal is just to not to be like whack-a-mole safe. Don't eat my coin. Like, how do I lose? That's my question. It's not how do I win, it's how do I lose. No, stop. Yeah! And then, yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, yeah. Jackpot? Max push. Holy moly. So I get, okay, that's all. That was a bit anticlimactic, if I'm being entirely honest here. No! You shouldn't eat my coin. That's like not kind behavior. Oh, you. I can't decide whether I like you or not. I mean, you give me silver coins. But what do I even use them for here? There, come on. It just keeps going the wrong way. It just keeps going the wrong way. Why can't you just go the right way? See? It's like they're allergic. Like, the game is allergic to that last mole. There we go. Oh, it's another box. Why do you... Why? Yes. No. Yes. No! I guess I just did a keyboard smash with my mouth. AKA, I made mouth sounds that were similar to keyboard smashes. You get me, right? Come on, come on. The wrong way. Right way. I'm sorry if I'm being boring right now. Tower? Have you played this game mode? Have you even played this game, chat? Oh, that was just a waste of a quest. Stop missing everything. Stop missing everything. Hit something. Please. I beg you. Yes, thank you. Just like that. That was really nice. Yes! Good. Good job. Oh, another Quinn Tower. Oh, hello, Jen. I've not played this game. I'm back. I finally have some time to actually be here. Nice. You've never played this game. Do you feel like you want to play this game? I mean, this is not the ordinary game mode. But you've been in my other streams, so you should know. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. But is this really all there is? Is this all there is to life? Is this my intended purpose? Is this what Miss Moon Magic was created to do? Is this what my digital protocol is made for? There. Yes, no, yes, no, no, no. Why is that coin? Well, oh! SB! Thank you for subscribing! That's over half a year now. Well, thank you. I hope you're doing lovely. I'm in the middle of this, so I guess kinda thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. No, yeah, trying to do 100% Clover Pit before starting another game like this. And I'm blessed with random moon sounds. Life is great. I would love if you could clip some of those random moon sounds. It's very good for growing the community. Hi Moon, how you doing? I'm doing okay. It's a lot in my head right now. This is the last stream before I go on vacation, but there's a bunch of things I need to do before vacation, and vacation isn't gonna be so vacay since I'm going to scout camp with 17,000 other people sleeping in tents for a week. Yay, me. That's nothing could go wrong. And then I'm going away for a few more days. So this is, I think, like, there's gonna be 4 or 5 streams cancelled. So let's see, we have the Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. But I think that Saturday I might be free, but I'm not sure. So 4 or 5 streams. This is this before the break. I've been having a bit of a tough time today. I've been, you know, looking for places to live. And it's exhausting. It's very exhausting. And also, if I'm not very careful, when I come back from vacation, everything's gonna be gone. So I kind of need to make a decision. Wait, let's see it. Doing okay, a bit tired, yeah. That seems like a lot, but also lots of fun. Yeah. 17,000 people is like in one spot. It's so much more than you're like, well, 17,000 if you think about all the billions of people in the world, yeah. But if you think about your town How many people could be there? How many times your town is 17,000 people? Unless you live like in a big city, because then of course it's gonna be smaller than that. Come on, the last mole. The last mole. 8 points. Don't have anything special to say about it. It's like how? I'm imagining 17k people on a football field. It's bigger than a football field. I think it's gonna be on farmland. Most of it farmland. And we're gonna be in groups, so I'm gonna be with my scout patrol and get a local gang, you know, together with people from nearby places. And there's gonna be activities and stuff, but yeah, it is a lot of people. I think the biggest one I've been on before had 2,500 people. And if you know me, chat, you know that I'm very bad at finding my way. How am I supposed to find my way on such a big area with so many people? Holy McMoly, yeah, holy McMoly. That is correct. Have you begun saying that because I say that a lot, or I don't know why I started saying holy McMoly. It just seemed nice to say. "16 clans." What? I would never. I don't really see the purpose of this game. I keep getting coins. Like, I have so many coins. Is it that I'm gonna run out of coins? Because I'm really not running out of coins. Am I just too good at this game? Is it that I make... am I supposed to eat... that it's supposed to miss more so they eat more of my coins? Because, like... I've get too much coins. I don't quite see the point here. I just keep getting coins. And, like, do I just... how do I die? Is dying just running out of coins? That's why I have trouble playing these minigames. It's a bit unclear what the goal is. And I would kind of wish they had a few more soundtracks, because my brain is getting very... It's a lot of the same music, right? Can you just get them all? It kind of looks like the mole has tiny hands because of the... Right? Because of the spike stuff. Nails. Right? It kind of looks like angry hands. Like Super Mario hands or something. Like bullet bill moles. Do you see it? Bullet mole. Bullet bill mole. Bullet Mike. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what name a mole would have. Mole Mike. Instead of bullet bill, it's Mole Mike. I don't know. I feel like I'm not making sense. But like I was talking about, I rewatched a bit of my debut. Because like it was... like I had so much energy that stream. How did I have that much energy? Well, because I was super excited because I got a model and it had been worked on for so many months. It is also very good if you're new in my chat and like you haven't got a grasp of who I am yet, because I talk about like likes and dislikes, and also I have a fan tag. I don't think anyone uses the fan tag, including me. I don't know if I'm supposed to use it or just fans. I'm not sure. I'm not a VTuber culture expert. And I speak about the like entry of who Miss Moon Magic is and what Miss Moon Magic is. lore-wise. So in case any of that is at all interesting to you, I recommend watching my VOD. Come on, Mole Mikes. Mikey Moles. Meow. Thank you. Wait, what's the fan tag? It's like, you know, how the Life series fans, have you heard of the Life series? Korean created it, like Third Life, Last Life, Limited Life. They have a traffic light emoji as like their fan tag. It like emoji or set of emojis that signals to other people what fandom you're in. I don't know what any other like fandoms have as fan tags. You has a fan tag, yes, but I'm thinking about changing it because right now it's the 3 sparkles and a galaxy, but it doesn't really capture the steampunk. But there's not a lot of steampunk emojis, is there? Maybe you should help me figure out what my tag should be. What emojis have the essence of Miss Moon Magic in them? You know? Because a normal moon seemed kind of boring and basic, but I don't know. I mean, I have a literal galaxy in my pants. No, that's never gonna be normal to say, is it? Alright. Come on, yes. Molly's a real name, also Mulberry, yeah. For the mole, yeah, that makes sense. What? I have a galaxy in my pen. You saw that in the showcase if you've seen my debut. If you haven't, please do. I show close details, and chat gets overly excited about my belts, and stuff like that. I worked really hard on the debut. I'm thinking about, after looking at my debut again, I'm thinking about changing the color schemes for my starting soon screen to something more muted like the actual debut had, because it's a bit too much contrast, in my opinion. It needs to be toned down a bit. Do you agree, chat? I guess you could say I have a galaxy on my pants as well. I don't know if it's in or on. That's the fun of it. It's never clear, is it? All we know is you look in my pants and there's a galaxy moving somewhere behind the window into my pants. I just need to stop talking. Yeah, this is just, nah. Yeah, I just need to stop talking. Hello, Katsumi. Belts, yes, belts. I have a galaxy in my pants. You sound so wrong. Yes, it does. I have a quotes Discord channel, by the way. Yeah. As someone who doesn't really like watching myself, I still recommend my own debut. For me, I guess it was kind of nostalgic. Molly. I get so mean. Yeah, I'm just a problem. No, I'm not a problem, but like my way of using words sometimes is a bit problematic. I'm also nervous about how like it's gonna be moving and still streaming, like how different it's gonna feel if how I'm gonna sort internet and stuff, because any more storage in there. I have a plane and a whole zoo in need of space. Well, I don't know, maybe it's just a window into a galaxy. I'm not quite sure if I can put anything down there. Whatever I say, it just sounds bad. Chat, how do I save this? How do I save this? I don't think I can. I don't think I can save this. But sure, if it turns out I can put more stuff, I'll put a so in my pants. Don't take that out of context. I've been thinking about more of my goals as a streamer, like what would be the most awesome things about like being a content creator. One of the things is like fan art. You know, I love art and fan art is so cool. But another thing is one of those like out of context. Because I enjoy watching out of context videos for fandoms I enjoy and stuff. And it's fun to like try and figure out the context of my own saying sometimes because it's just out of the blue from the faraway galaxies in my pants. You know? Save this by not talking about it, yeah. Sure. You're right. But you keep commenting about it, so I can't let it go. I cannot let it go. How did you miss that mole? It was right there. Man, you're so mole. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Pretty good girl. Good. Huh. Gurnimern. Gimeminim. No, we do. Yeah. Alright. This is the kind of stuff Bob the Builder finds impossible to fix. Yeah. I'm that far gone, huh? I never thought of myself as one of those streamers who like accidentally say sussy things. But I guess everyone has their moments. Can you stop eating my coins that are on their way to success? Thank you. React poet. Also, I got myself vaccinated today. My arm's a bit unhappy with me, but other than that, it's good. Oh, wait, I can use any of my. Oh, that went quickly. What do you agree with, Lucky? Mole man. I'm gonna get all the mole men. Mole night. I wonder if I get any achievements for this. It's just endless. I know, like, that's the point, but like, I can't stop because I'm like not near failing, but also I'm wandering aimlessly because it's just the same thing over and over again. Stop eating my coins, you money stealer, Mr. Man. Stop eating my coins. The noises. Susibaka ×3. No! You like the noises? Are you clipping the noises or just vibing? Come on, chat. Work with me here. I need content! Especially if I'm gonna be on vacation. I need to have some things stacked up. So I can put them on schedule. So that they can go off when I'm gone, so you don't get starved of content. I know how people are with. If you don't get content from me for 2 weeks, you forget about me. Isn't that how the internet works? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that in a rude way. So like, I'm joking. I'm like joking. You're on vacation. Oh yeah, not everyone knows. this is my last stream before my vacation, and then for the next 4 or 5 streams are cancelled because, well, I'm going on vacation. But it's not gonna be a very vacation. I'm going on scout camp with 17,000 people sleeping in tents outside. But you know, it's great. Dementia couldn't take you away. What do you mean by that? What do you mean dementia couldn't take you away? My memory is already crappy. Come on. Muel. Yeah, muel. Yeah. Go to the right place. Not the wrong place. Go to the right place. The right space. The right place, which is not in the mouth of the evil man. You're supposed to be nice Molmation. Get this little dude. I will get that little dude. I'm gonna get that little dude. Lamau, true though. Katsumi, sometimes you just say the most random stuff. And I'm very much here for it. Very much. I learned so much. Oh, wow. That was kind of... You know what? Chat? Should I get and play Peggle? Should I play Peggle? I love random stuff. Same! By the way, I made a mistake. Maybe not start Skyrim. Run on... And holy shit. What do you even mean by that? You made a mistake by not starting Skyrim? What? 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 My tea has gone cold. My tea's gone cold and wondering why I got out of bed at all. They remind me that it's not so bad. It's so annoying. I have this song in my head. I cannot for the life of me remember the name, and I have been unable to remember the name of this song for years. But it comes back to me and I'm like, oh, this song. Oh, I'm gonna listen to it. Oh no, I still don't remember the name. Can you just hit them all? You have 1 job coin. 1 job and you're magically... Yes. Cutie box. I like that you can change how pixely the graphics are. Maybe I should start trying to play it in clear. How weird is it gonna look in clear? 8 coins. Both a mistake and the best choice of your life. Let the hoarding addiction begin. As a certified item hoarder, I will surely score another 150 hours yet again in this game because I won't be able to use fast travel a lot of times as a conduit. Sure, I'm totally on board with that. I mean, I could play Skyrim, I think. We have a Steam family account, and my father has bought. Wrong way! So I guess theoretically, I just don't think Skyrim is a game for me. I'm struggling to play games where you need consistent, like, progress and a long time progress. Because, well, my life gets busy. And, like, I've lost my connection to Genshin even. I'm so far behind at this point that I'm dreading opening the game. I'm loving the Sumeru Archon quest, but I don't want it to be over, and and I'm too tired to start the events, and like I think I'm heading for burnout again. That wouldn't be good. Can I please wait until before I've started studying before I burn out again, please? Please? Burning out for having a summer break. Well, I guess I haven't had no job, but still. Not the wrong way. Not the wrong way! Right. Yeah, I'm bad with those kinds of games too. Twitch ad full score, however, is responsible for them a cushy place and extra health. What is that? Wait, what do you even say? Are you that? Oh, you're missing content. Man, I gotta remember to do like content breaks for ad breaks so people don't miss too much. But see it this way. See it this way. Money for me. Money for me. Every ad you watch adds a little bit of money to me. And I've tried to keep the ads like to a minimum. I don't have as many. I think there's some kind of line you have to kind of over to get more ad revenue per ad. But I didn't get that high up because I value having time with you over earning money. So yeah, I might not get as much money from every ad as I would if I had more ads, but it's worth it because I get more time with you. And you get more time with me. You know? Can I just hit the last mole? Be my mole, be my mole. Be my mole, darling. Be the mole, goodbye master. I just realized they're crying. Why am I making the moles cry? It's not even the evil moles. Maybe the evil mole is just protecting the moles, and maybe I'm the real villain here. Maybe I am the real villain here. I've heard that melody before. Just found the song stuck in your head. You did? What was the song? I bought a Grail engagement day, so I'm just gonna... I like money just as much as you, Moon. I don't know how I would, if that's a compliment or not. Because a few people have a love-hate relationship with money, since, you know, we're so dependent on it. So they love what money can buy, but the concept of money is not if they're liking. Lol. I'm Mr. Krabs, the way I like money. Oh my gosh, the squealing. I'm sorry! Why am I murdering moles? What is wrong with me? Why does the game Whack-A-Mole exist? I guess it's because moles were considered like pests and they dug holes in your perfect gardens and stuff. But still, why aren't we whacking the evil mole? Why are we whacking the cute? I'm horrible! How did it take me this long to realize how horrible this actually is? It took me 51 minutes. Well, it took over half an hour. I don't know how much time I spent doing other things. The song is Thank You by Dido. I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna take a photo of your message so I don't forget. Thank you for being a savior. Thank you. The Shadow Wizard Money Gang has its name for a reason. True. I don't know. Maybe this is a symbolism of how money looks like this thing that can help you out, but it's actually a monstrous thing that is destroying the world. Maybe this is a metaphor. Maybe I'm overanalyzing things. But I think you guys like that. I like overanalyzing things. Do you enjoy? I've been thinking about doing a series of like recorded videos where you give me things to overanalyze. And I overanalyze them. Like theorizing. But squared. Theorizing squared. Tinfoil hat warning and everything. You know? I've been thinking about making that kind of series. Because I love that kind of like asking philosophical questions about very non-philosophical topics. And like, it's not that deep, but what if it was? Kind of talks, you know? I love that. And I love what? And oh! And with that, I shall leave the stream. Gotta run errands. Have fun, everyone. Also, yes, I would love to help you overanalyze. Give me something to overanalyze and I will overanalyze it. Please. Goodbye, Jen. I love analyzing things in a very autistic way, if that makes sense. I am autistic. I think it makes sense to me, but once again, autism can work in many different ways, so overanalyzing can work very differently between autistic people. How many? Actually, I never really asked this. How many in this chat are neurodivergent and how many are specifically autistic? Am I collecting all of you? Are you joining my autism club? Safe space. It's like when I started overanalyzing and overthinking. If a trend becomes to not follow trends, if you don't follow trends, are you following that trend then? If not following trends is trendy, isn't that paradoxical? Because if you're then following the trend of not following trends, you're following a trend. I need answers. I've been thinking about that specific question. I think it popped into my head the first time 5 years ago. And I've never really been able to let go. I'm autistic. What falls under neurodivergent? ADHD, autism. I think schizophrenia is also in that category, but it's an umbrella. It's like the NPF diagnosis, like an umbrella term for multiple of those. You're not neurotypical, aka your brain does not function. I think bipolar and such are also considered neurodivergent, because it's like your neurons are diverging from the norm. Divergent, you know, that's what it means. So, I'm still. Hold on, I got called neurodivergent. I mean, asexuality and aromanticism is higher in the autism community than outside of it, like neurodivergence community, especially autism, than outside of it. So I mean, they got a point. Stealing that one. I'm undiagnosed, but happy most of the time. What do you mean undiagnosed but happy most of the time? What is? You're happy most of the time. That's just good. Nice. There are many trends, so if not following a trend is a trend, then you're both following a trend if you follow a trend. But then you're following another trend if you're not following a trend. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's following some trend, whether they choose to or not. If dyslexia falls under it, then yes. Otherwise, no. I think dyslexia and dyspraxia both fall under it, and ADHD can like look close to dyslexia in some parts. I think it counts. I'm not a doctor, so like I don't know. It just goes on forever. I don't know how, is this game supposed to be harder? This is just so easy. Is this game just too easy? You get too many tries. You can just do this forever. See? Ah yes, the sea of suffering. The sea of suffering? What are you talking about? What is the sea of suffering? I think every mental and abnormality falls under the neurodivergence, as the way you think diverges from the normal. Yeah. Normally I would say existence, but today is my inventory or the lack of it in Skyrim. Ah! I understand you're such a well, son. I don't know why. Do I kind of sound like Stitch when I do that? By the way, hold on. No, I just go looping back to earlier conversation, or not. I've not watched Lilo and Stitch. Oh, if you do, don't watch the live action. Watch the original one. Lilo is a menace in the best way. I love Stitch's voice. I don't think I can do a Stitch voice. It's more like, I don't know what kind of voice this is, but it's not really Stitch, is it? It's hard to hear myself too. It's just curling up my tongue voice. Live action was such a disappointment. They changed things. I haven't watched it because I don't want to ruin Lilo and Stitch for me. But from what I've heard, they changed some of the core elements and they added a new character and they changed the core message of the story to something way less valuable. And in that case, it's just disrespecting someone's artwork. Cause making a movie is kind of making art. It's like, imagine if you redid a poem and you took out everything that the poem meant and twisted its words. Would that be okay, artist-wise? No. You're literally disrespecting someone's work by doing a new version and changing some core parts of it. Ohana means family and no more. Yeah. I have Lilo and Stitch on DVD. I watched that movie a few times. In my youth. Oh, 8 coins. Lovely. I want to watch it again sometime. The really love Stitch, yeah. Back when Disney did inclusivity, not because they had to, but because they wanted to. That didn't feel, you know, like just ticking off boxes. That felt like, you know, passion towards the culture, and not just we have to add this because we have to add this. It was just they genuinely had the wishes to portray it correctly, not just portray it the way that makes the most money. Disney inclusivity before 2015 was peak, yeah. I mean, in How to Train Your Dragon, they made the main character lose a leg, and then they actually made that an important plot point, you know? Disabilities and such were just, they were just there, not because they had to be and such, they just were. And they had backbone. They made you question things other than capitalism. I think this is the most opinion-y I've been in a while. I don't usually like to express too much opinion online because, well, anything can be used against me. I think that's also a problem with today's society. It's so easy to get judged and filmed and like seen whatever you do that people are getting more scared of expressing themselves and not fitting the norm. Individuality is scary today, I get the impression of. And that's bad. You shouldn't be afraid to be your own person, you know? It's concerning. Listening to opinion is fun though. Yeah, as long as you agree with them. What if I started saying something that you felt the absolute opposite about? Would it not strike a nerve? I've been seeing videos pop up in my feed of, you know, the G5 song Angry Mob, and with the captions like, every time someone on the internet every time someone says something controversial, and it's the mob, angry mob, and then people are saying it's a bad song because they just say the same thing over and over again, and that's like the point of the song. The point of the song is showing how silly it is to just, yeah. Emperor's New Groove was such a banger though. Yes, it was. And I'm glad it picked up some traction recently. I've just not been able to convince my family to watch it. Well, my brother saw it when he was younger, so he's like, no, I don't want to watch that movie, I've already seen it. But you weren't old enough to understand what you were watching, and you fell asleep halfway through. And my parents are like, but that's like a kid's movie. but like it's not entirely a kids movie. It's back when kids movies were all ages movies. I want to discuss it then, which is fun. Yeah, it's just, you know, I dislike arguments. I've talked about that in my review as well. And I very easily absorb negative emotions. So the best way for me to shield myself from absorbing negative emotion is to try and stay out of arguments and something that evokes negative emotion in others, since you know that I absorb that involuntarily. It's like I'm fine-tuned to everyone else's emotions, so they drown mine out. I feel like it's important to talk about that too. I'm going crazy over this music. I'm not sure if it's in a good way or I'm gonna be crying in a corner because this music won't get out of my head. I'm really interested if it's still good when not in my language actually. Oh. Yeah. I don't remember if I watched it in English or Swedish when I watched it. But otherwise, a lot of the times, I feel like languages other than English kind of mess up at places. I think a really bad decision they did, at least with Swedish dubs, was keeping all the English names of characters and places and stuff. Because it lost the immersion. It just became painfully obvious that it was a dub instead of creating a universe and words that work around. So all the puns and such connected to names and places kind of just fall off and disappear because if the joke gets translated but the punchline doesn't, you just lost in translation, or lack thereof, perhaps. I hate when that happens, yeah. I don't know, it's just less creative, and it just makes people want to watch the movies in English because, well, it's so painfully obvious they're supposed to be English. It also makes people worse at their own language because they start watching them in English in such an early age. Society today is very like Englishifying languages. At least I'm noticing that with Swedish over my short lifespan, how the use of English phrases and Swedifications of English words have like risen. I think it has to do with the rise of the internet, and I think most young people read more in English than they do in their native language. If their native language isn't English, I mean. I don't know. I also noticed they removed the clip feature on YouTube, and I feel kind of upset about that, actually. I'm taking that personally. Because what do you mean I can't clip my own YouTube videos anymore? Or other people's YouTube videos? And you're just supposed to share a timestamp with people? You can't download a timestamp. Come on! Come on! I was googling how do I clip on my phone because I couldn't find the clip button. And then I read, it's gone. It's officially retired. And I'm like, no! No! You know? Anyone else feel that way? There was a clip feature? You didn't know there was a kids feature. Clip feature. there was a clip feature. And they removed it pretty recently, I think. I've also seen kids shows nowadays who just don't know how to read properly or something. Huh. The kids nowadays just don't know how to read properly or something. Yeah. And worse memory. Worse it's not called that in English, with the Swedish word motorik. So like how good you are at moving your hands and such. It has sunken since people use their phones so much. Repetitive emotions over writing by hand and other like more active things. It negatively impacts memory. It negatively impacts your development in other ways as well. Sure, it makes you more efficient. You can write faster, but you don't remember what you write, and you don't recognize symbols the same way. There are multiple studies on this that show like children who had like learned to write letters by hand instead of on a computer. They did a neurological scan of them afterwards, showing them different. They showed them different pictures of numbers and letters and shapes before they did, and then they practiced by listening to words and letters, some by writing by hand, and some by writing a computer. And when they redid the scan afterwards, the kids who had written by hand had more cognitive activity in their brain when seeing the letters and numbers, because they recognized it in a way the other children didn't. Time for me to learn Swedish so I can experience multiculturalism. Yes, now guys, I see why they did that though. Yeah. YouTube deleting clip features evil AF. Eye-to-hand coordination, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I can't believe kids learn letters and stuff on computers. No, I'm from the generation where, you know, people nowadays, they have one computer each in school. 10-year-olds have a school computer. Like, hello? Can't believe it. Like, and 5-year-olds having mobile phones? I think you shouldn't have a mobile phone until you're like 10. Before then, you're not like cognitively aware enough to like. You're developing too much for it to be healthy for you to get sucked into YouTube Shorts and stuff. But also, you're just not capable enough of understanding all the possibilities I have you with a phone, and all the tricks and all the scams and all the like ways phones can be a problem. So you don't have any safety awareness regarding phones. I don't think 5-year-olds, even if they could explain the dangers, I don't think they even understand like what the dangers could be. And then how many 5-year-olds are gonna like? It's such an expensive thing to give such a small kid. Cause like they're gonna break it, aren't they? Or lose it, or like I wouldn't trust a 5-year-old with something like that advanced. Ten-year-olds don't need a school computer. No, they don't. Still happy that I didn't get in contact with the internet till I was 14. I think when I was still like a little kid, I used to play flash games on the family computer, which was a thick computer. I think it was Windows 8. Windows 8. You know, with a when the Windows logo was really beautiful, where like each of the colors, there were colors, guys. There were colors back in my days, not just squares. And each of the squares were like more flag shaped, they were more roundish, had like a motif. So the yellow square had like what looked like a wheat field or something, and the blue was sky, and the green, you know? Or am I going crazy? I think that's a thing. And then I got to play that a little bit on the family computer. Because I couldn't play it more than a little bit. But I was like allowed half an hour sometimes. And I didn't play games like regularly. Can the moles just... I never played any Flash games. I played a little bit of Flash games. I mostly played Born Kanon's own games. Born Kanon is it's called SVT. This was Swedish Television had a website where there were small games connected to the different TV shows. And you could play them. One was designing your own room, and one was like really advanced open world. And some were pretty basic and boring, and some were interesting. It's okay, Granny Moon. Let me bring you to bed now. I only played classic Drakensvärd on my dad's laptop, which I had on a physical disc. Oh, you had Drakensvärd on a physical disc? I didn't know you could get Drakensvärd on a physical disc. Oh, I remember now. I played a little bit of SimCity on my dad's laptop, I think. Also from a disc. But I was too young to quite understand what I was supposed to do. I also played Heroes 4 or 5 with my dad when I was like 7, 8-year-old, something like that. Maybe actually I was 6 years old. I was pretty small because I seen him play it, and I was like, oh my god. And so I was elf. I had an elfin house and stuff. It's just I didn't understand like how the game worked. So you know, my dad helped me a lot, and we were allies, not enemies. And it's like it became like a core memory for me. We named the world our initials and stuff. I mean, I have Heroes 3 on my computer now from GOG. I bought it on GOG. But I've been thinking about streaming it. The problem is it does not want to appear on the right screen and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Otherwise, I would play that on the stream. What are Flash games? Wait, you don't know Flash games? But you remember that? What do you remember? There's one called like PAX or something, and you picked up the other planets and stuff. Oh, Vintergatan. Based on PAX and that other space show where they had different colored suits. I remember that too. And I played a lot of Tant Lyckra and escaping, trying to steal cookies from her neighbor and building gingerbread houses and all of her minigame stuff. I remember borrowing my first PC game from a library. It was Fable 1. Oh! I've never actually borrowed a game from a library, I think. I mean, the libraries were so far away, so like, it wasn't even... I didn't really use libraries outside of school for most of my use. Basically simple web games from the 2010, yeah. I remember I used to go to the library and borrow Wii games. Oh yes. I didn't realize I could do that, I think. But yeah, I had, like, I've told you this before. I realized in Wii Sport Resort, your Mii character can, like, level up in different sports. Depending on how much you play them. Let's just say, my Mii is level 600 in swords fighting. 600! Gosh, I played so much sword fighting. Oh, I loved it so much. And I have an old clip. There is an old clip of me and my dad playing the canoe game in Wii Sports Resort. And I'm like, telling myself over again to do like deep paddle, because I'm like only touching the surface. Like deep paddle, deep paddle, deep paddle, deep paddle, deep. I had so much fun. I guess that's why I bought a Switch too, because I want to have like, I can't take the Wii with me, it's not mine, my family's. I never had Wii Sport Resort, only the regular Wii Sport. Oh, I played a lot of the regular Wii Sport too. A lot of baseball and tennis. And is it a universal experience to, in the tennis Wii Sport, just shake the controller violently, hoping that you somehow hit the ball? Or is that just me? Oh yeah. We have Zelda for the Wii, but I never played it. I didn't have the time. But oh my god, I played so much Mario Kart Wii. And a bit of Yakers, which was like a Mario Kart Wii copy, but with characters from a TV show. The problem was we only had one nunchuck, so the games where you needed nunchuck, we didn't really play together because, well, only one nunchuck. And we also only had have two controllers. So we never really played as a whole family, because, you know, we couldn't. We didn't have enough controllers. I also have Disney Infinity. I got Disney Infinity, and I didn't understand Disney Infinity. And I haven't played it for so long, because the nunchuck and stuff, it's still more complicated. I think maybe I should try Disney Infinity. Last time I tried it was many years ago, and I had no idea what I was doing. Maybe it'll be better if I actually have an idea what I'm doing. Because I got it as a gift for like birthday or Christmas or something. With a few characters like the Invisible Girl in Incredibles. And Vanilla from Wreck-It Ralph. And I think I got Rapunzel as a character too. And Captain Jack Sparrow, perhaps. Perhaps. I think there might be a way for me to like play Wii games and stream them, but it might be complicated. Otherwise, I would have done that. For nostalgia's sake, you know. But I never really played those like Lego games, because I only had a Wii. I didn't have like an Xbox or a PlayStation of any sort, and that's where all the Lego games were most of the time. And so a lot of things that people have like as a universal childhood experience, I didn't really experience. Hold on, I'm catching up now. I never 600 is crazy, right? Younger me would combust on the spot if he saw the Steam library I built over the years now. Same, especially with the games I own with my Steam family. Well, yeah. Baseball was my favorite, yes. Wii Sport Resort is so awesome. It really is. I love 100-pin bowling. Yes, 100-pin bowling is so chaotic. My aunt remember when I was like 3 years old and beat her so bad in Mario Kart. You beat her as a 3-year-old? I always like overdid the movement. I got so panicked that I had to turn that I turned too much and like went and stuff. I played Disney Infinity at my friend's house. Didn't understand a thing, right? It was so confusing. I'm so sad that they stopped making those games. Skylanders? What's Skylanders? Lego Star Wars is goated. Adsker. Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's a money grab, but it worked on me. Never had it, but my friend did was OP. I think my friend had some kind of Lego Star Wars game where you had to like build different buildings and bases in like a area. And there was like some kind of almost tower defense kind of thing, but also not. And you could steal areas from each other. I have no idea what game it was. No idea. I just have a faint memory of it existing, and we having a fun time in it once or twice, and then never speaking of it again. I feel I should ask her about it. I haven't talked to that friend in a while. I guess life got busy. Wasn't the best of Mario Kart, in all fairness though. My dad thought her control was broken, but she was just that bad. Moon, do you not know Skylanders? I think I might not know Skylanders. Like, the name rings some kind of bell, but I cannot place what on earth it is. I just know that I've heard Skylanders before, but not in what context whatsoever. I told you, I haven't seen any Toy Story movies. Like, my universal childhood experiences are not universal, I've learned. This game is too easy, I'm just gaining a bunch of money. I still don't understand the point of this game. And we've been playing it for the entire stream. Skylanders also has the portal thingy that Disney Infinity has. Oh, it does? I really want to play Lego Star Wars, but it's kind of expensive on Steam. Wait, it exists on Steam? We can all share childhood experiences. Skylanders game for the Wii. You could have experienced it. I don't have Skylander for the Wii. I have Wii Playground. And some kind of karaoke game that I've never played. And Need for Speed. That I also never played. That I can remember. My brother plays it a bit still. And I didn't really play it at my friend's house either. Wii games or such. Once I posted that a bit, and gaming was like in the question. It wasn't a lot, because you know, gaming wasn't something you did all the time to hang out. If you were gonna hang out, you were gonna go outside. Can you believe that, kiddos? We have to go outside. Now it's like you have to force people outside because they want a game. Kids, you know? But we would like, in sleepovers, yeah, we would game a bit in the evening, because that's cool. And I played a bit of Mario that someone had and such. But I think for most of the time, they had controllers that I didn't, so it felt more fun to try playing games on the controllers than it was playing Wii games. I have it on Steam. Tried to play a little Sudoku and it works. Yep, that's it. I'm joining your Steam family. Wait, someone in my Steam family has it. No way! I used to play with sticks when I was outside with I fake ran away with a friend once. Well, our parents weren't very happy because, I'm here to pick up my child. Where is she? Good question. And they had to look for us for so long. I don't know why we did it, because it was so stupid. We had no plan. We were just hiding in a bush, and they walked past and like shouted our names, and we just ignored them. And then they got really mad when they actually found us. don't do that, kids. That was one of the things you shouldn't do. We also did a lot of, with the same friend that I played the Lego Star Wars game, I don't remember the name of, with, we had this thing where we just take random board games and make up rules mixing the games together. And like trying to play her, she had some weird board games. And we just didn't read the rules sometimes and just tried to guess how it worked. And sometimes, like I said, we just mixed together stories, and we would, during sleepovers, we would talk for hours into the night about role-playing. We were like role-playing that we were kidnapped once. And like, I don't know, crazy things. I can't even remember most of it, and I don't think I could create something that out of pocket again. I have some faint memory of the roleplay that like, we were put in a sack, but like, we kind of lived in that sack. It was so big that we could like live in there. Yeah, kids' brains. Kids' brains, chat. I want that whimsy back. I want that whimsy back. Why did the world convince me that that kind of whimsy was unacceptable? The whimsy should have been acceptable. It's the world's fault for not accepting it. I loved collecting cool stones, same. Once I found one that looked like a controller. Oh, I found one that looked like a controller. I also have one that looks like a sniffer egg. I still have it. I took a picture of it and walked away. Did a double take, went back, grabbed it. It's big stuff. It's a big one. But like I couldn't leave it there. I was like, I can't keep picking up so many rocks. I need to just take a picture of it to save it and then leave. But no, I couldn't. Maybe if you remind me, I could send a picture of it in the Discord. I think I've done that at an earlier time. But that's so long ago now that I can just read. I have so many rocks. I have way too many rocks. I'm not sure all of them were obtained legally because of like some places having rules against taking rocks. But blame it on me being a kid. This conversation is one I would have under influence. What? Okay, fair. I'm doing roleplay. Under the EP influence. I had this game I used to play with a friend called Everything Disappeared, where, spoiler alert, everything disappeared, that was it. How did everything is illegal rock collecting with moons sounds dope. No. Do not steal rocks. I actually have a fossil in one of my rocks, and I think that one was like not okay to take. Don't make a habit out of committing crimes, chat. Please. Not only that one, to be honest. Yeah, but that was the one me and my friend was under. We were under the EP influence. We stepped on a big rock, then everything disappeared, lol. Did you just imagine everything being gone and you falling for eternity, or what? I don't quite understand the game, but it sounds kind of fun. Oh, I also used to do this in like a school playground and playgrounds and stuff, where we would make all the swings swing a lot. Those like tire swings that are like made from a tire, not like vertically, but horizontally, so like two people could sit on it because it was a lying down tire. We put them into motion, and then we tried to run from one side to the other without getting hit by any of the swings. For some unbelievable reason, unfathomable reason, the teacher didn't think that, teachers didn't like that we did that. I definitely wonder why. I already committing a crime by being this handsome. One more doesn't matter. Oh, but it does. Okay, I think we gotta quit game. Oh, the game will be saved. I will never escape. I will never escape. I'll be stuck forever, never escaping this game. This game. More like everything was invisible. We also pointed at stuff like, see that bike? Yeah, there's no bike there or something. Most stupid game ever. Kind of hilarious though. Is stealing traffic signs illegal though? Asking for a friend. I think it very much is. It's like, it's stealing property. You're stealing property. So yeah. Yeah, it is. But like, it's free. But like, it belongs to someone. It didn't magically appear. It's not naturally. It's not like signs grow from the ground up. Rocks, it's like no one owns a rock. It's just there. Well, I guess if you buy the rock, specifically put it there, it's your rock. And like gravel roads and stuff. But like, rocks on beaches, this is nature. A sign, it's created by humans, put up by humans, owned by humans. I would consider that illegal, yeah. These rules sound kind of complicated, yeah. Yeah. That's why people break the rules. Totally not because they think they're dumb or other reasons. They just don't understand the rules. If I don't understand the rules, how can I be accounted? How can I be accountable for what I did? I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. How can you be mad at me for breaking a rule that doesn't exist in my mind? Huh? Yeah, no. Why? Since when am I talking about committing crimes? What have you done to me, Chad? Instructions unclear. I built a pyramid of rocks and there's no more stop sign in my city. Sure, whatever. Sure. Chat, I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna go on holiday. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna try to do an official announcement of like leaving, and I'm gonna try to give you update photos during my during the scout camp and stuff. Photographs of things that aren't revealing my location or anyone else's personal information and such, you know, maybe like landscape or stuff. If you're interested. Because I know people can enjoy seeing what I'm up to when I'm not streaming. Hello, Moon. Oh, yeah, perfect timing, Scorpion. Perfect timing. What are stop signs good for? Well, in some places they are really unnecessary, but they do have a function. Making people stop before they drive into someone else. It's to make you stop for a bit, to actually look around if any cars are coming and then keep going. Instead of just keep going and whoops, there was a car. Yippee photos. Perfecto timing, yes. Stop sign means stop everywhere else. Stop everyone else, here I come. Should I quote this? Which part of it? There's been so many quotable moments this stream. I recommend you watching it when I upload as a VOD. We've been talking a lot about childhood nostalgia and stuff. Wii games and Flash games and Drakensvärd and Windows 8 and DVDs and PC game discs and unknowingly committing crimes. That's what we've been up to today. How long could you stop at a stop sign before you get arrested? Good question. I don't know. And Galaxy and Pants. You said I was told the only way to save this was to not talk about it again. But if you keep bringing it up, yes, we talked about the fact that I have a galaxy in my pants, on my pants, beyond my pants. Kinda unclear. But those are words I never thought would leave my mouth. And it's also things I talk about in my debut. Because I've rewatched my debut a little bit. Just to see, like, and why I really did a good job on my debut. I was entertaining, and I don't really usually like watching myself. Those who know. I'm about to find out. What do you mean? Right. So hang around for the raid. I love you, chat. Love you, my lovely asteroids. See you next time. If you're new here, please consider following so you can catch up with me again and not get me lost in the sea of streamers. I forgot what I was gonna say. Bye everyone. You're welcome, like dude. I'm sending you over to Haru. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.